Hello and welcome to Layers of Living Water. I am so glad and so honored that you have chosen to join me today for another life lesson. Hey, if you're enjoying the lessons, make sure to follow me. Make sure you share it with all your friends because I would love to help as many people as I can. So today we're going to talk about Bill and Bill's cup of coffee and what happened to the cup of coffee. Now you, my friend, you may have not had your cup of coffee yet this morning and you may be looking forward to it. So I hope you find this story rather amusing, but I also think we'll find some very interesting life lessons from it. So Bill had a great life. He had a beautiful wife. They had 2 children, a boy and a girl. Everybody thought they had the most perfect life, and they were enjoying living. Bill had a great job. They were enjoying their time together. They were enjoying raising the children. Everything was wonderful. Till one day, Bill got a call. And unfortunately, his beautiful wife had been in a car accident. She did not survive it. Bill was crushed. His heart was broken. The love of his life, the mother of his children, the one that was going to help him the rest of the way through life, and he was going to help her. They were enjoying each other so much, was taken away. He had nothing to do with it. He had nothing he could do about it except deal with the circumstance. Now you, my friend, you may be in the same situation today. You may be a single parent. You may be in a situation that you're dealing with life's obstacles. You're dealing with situations that have come into your life that you had no way to control. But you do get to choose how you handle them. So Bill had decided that what is the best way that I can honor my wife and our life together? He said, I'm going to raise our 2 children and I'm going to let them become a productive part of society. That will surely honor her life and what she had done so far for the children. So Bill set off on that course each day. He would get up. He would get the children ready for school. He would take care of everything in the morning. Now you can imagine that was quite a bit to do. Well, on this particular morning, Bill got up a little bit late. I know. We all sometimes hit that snooze button one time too many, and he did. So he was hurrying around, going as fast as he could to get the children ready. He did not like to be late to work. He liked to get to work a little bit early and have a little time to relax to get ready for his day. Well, this particular day, that didn't seem like that was going to happen. He was doing all he could to be able to get to work. Hurriedly, he made the children's breakfast. He got their lunch ready and got them out the door. Well, he was so busy, he didn't even have time to get a cup of coffee. He said, oh, well, when I get to work, I'll have a cup of coffee. He was doing his best to get to work on time. Traffic was slowing him down. But guess what? He made it just a few seconds before his time he was to be there. So he went to the break room and poured himself a cup of coffee. He could smell the aroma of that coffee. He was getting ready to turn around and sit down and enjoy it. And as he turned around, boom, 2 worlds collided. Somebody else who probably was not having a great day as well bumped into him and his coffee spilled all over the floor. Now the question becomes, why did the coffee spill? Most people will immediately give the response, well, it spilled because that other person bumped into him. Now, that would be what caused the accident to happen, but why the coffee spilled was because coffee was in the cup. What if Bill would have had a cup of tea or a cup of water or a soda? It would have been the tea, water, or soda that spilled. The catalyst that caused the accident would be the same, but the reality is what caused the coffee to spill? It was because Bill had put coffee in the cup. Wow, that's kind of like life. Life all around about us creates the cup. You decide what you're going to put into the cup or put into your life. Nobody made Bill put coffee in that cup that day. He chose to put coffee in the cup. You see, my friend, unfortunately, some people in life, they choose to put hate, bitterness, harsh words, evil thoughts into that cup. And then all of a sudden, when something happens, what comes out is what's in the cup. What you put in your cup of life is what's going to come out when a situation happens. And my friend, you know situations are going to happen. That's just the way things go. But how you respond to it and what you do is important. Bill, when he turned around, he had spilled his cup of coffee. He could have jumped down that person's throat. He could have said, "Why did you hit me? I was so looking forward to this cup of coffee." Well, the person didn't do it on purpose. They didn't do it intentionally. They were just both in a hurry to get their cup of coffee, and coffee is what he had put in the cup. Well, fortunately, Bill was a really good guy, and Bill told the employee, said, "Hey, don't worry about it. Things happen. How's your day going?" As he was cleaning up the cup of coffee, cleaning up the break room, and making himself another cup of coffee. So you see, what's in your cup is going to come out when life throws something at you, when life throws a situation at you. So what do you have in your cup today, my friend? Do you have joy, happiness, words of affirmation, happy words, good thoughts? Or are you bitter, sad, full of fear, full of uncertainty? Because you see, when something happens, that's what's going to come out of you. Bill chose that day. He had been putting good thoughts in his life. He had been putting good things in his cup. And he knew it was an accident. He didn't jump down the person's throat. You can do the same thing. Let's start today. Let's start putting joy and happiness, good thoughts in our heart, in our mind, in our cup of life, if you will. Because then when a circumstance comes along and something out of control happens, you're going to deal with it correctly. You're not going to fly off of the handle. You're not going to get all mad and jump down somebody's throat who probably had done something unintentionally to you. Hey, my friend, think about this. What if you wake up every morning, instead of being sad and grouchy and saying, "I don't want to get out of bed today. Why do I have to deal with the day?" What if you get up out of the bed and you say, "This is a good day. The Lord has made this day. I'm still breathing. I'm able to put my feet on the ground. And no matter what I face today, I'm going to overcome it. I'm going to handle it with a happy heart and joyfulness. I'm going to deal with the situation knowing that I can make somebody else happy." Wow, if we were to do that, the world would be a much better place. I know we've all experienced when you accidentally cause somebody a problem. Maybe you ran into somebody with a cart in a store and they jump down your throat and say, "Why'd you run into me? Can't you see what you're doing?" You know that's happened. But what a difference if somebody bumps into your cart and you say, "Oh, that's okay." Give them something to make their day. Give them a big smile. That person's going to say, "Man, I wish I could be like that." And if we all will start to function in our life with joy and happiness, life will be a much better place. You'll find out that when the situations come to cause you to spill out of you what's in your cup, you're going to deal with it in a much better situation. You're going to feel better. The people that are involved in the situation you're dealing with are going to feel better. So my friend, today, the simple question is, what's in your cup?